The loust ride. The rain had been falling since sundown. Thin, persistent drizzle that found its way into everything. It made the yellow center line of Route 9 look like a ribbon of wet gold in the headlights. Mara Ellison had been standing on the shoulder for 42 minutes, watching her phone die. Now the screen was black, and Dunmore, a small town with a gas station and a working payphone, was still 8 miles east. Her car sat a quarter-mile back, hazards blinking faintly in the mist, the front right tire shredded. The tire had simply given up, the way old things do without warning. She was 31. She had a husband at home, a golden retriever named Biscuit, a half-drunk glass of wine on the kitchen counter. She thought about all three as she stuck out her thumb. The first car didn't slow down. The second one did. A late-model pickup eased onto the shoulder ahead of her. The window came down. A man in his mid-40s leaned across the seat. Broad, friendly face, silver stubble, eyes that crinkled when he smiled. He smiled now. Rough night. Flat tire. I just need Dunmore. The Shell station. Right on my way. He pushed the door open. Name's Cowell. She assessed the cab in 2 seconds. Travel mug. Clemson air freshener. A paperback on the dash, spine creased. A man who reads, she thought. A man who stops in the rain. She got in. The heater was running. The cab smelled like pine and old coffee and something underneath she couldn't name. Chemical? Almost. She told herself it was the freshener. They made small talk, where he grew up, why she was on Route 9. Neither said much. The wipers swept back and forth. Mile markers ticked past. 5 miles to Dunmore. Then 4. She almost missed it. The paperback on the dash. She glanced at it out of habit, the way readers do. Cover facing down, but in the pale green glow of the instrument panel she saw a name written in marker on the spine's edge. Not the author. A name the way people label things they want returned. Kay Holloway. Her breath didn't change. She was proud of that. The way her body understood before her mind did. Karen Holloway. The woman from Fairfield County whose photo had been all over the news 3 weeks ago. Missing. Last seen hitchhiking on Route 9. 3 miles to Dunmore. You know what I love about back roads. Cowell said. What's that? No cameras. He smiled at the windshield. Loust honest stretch of America left. Mara's hand drifted to the door handle, slow and casual. Locked. The mechanism felt different, modified. 2 miles. I will not die in this truck. You said you come through every few weeks, she said. Her voice was steady. She was amazed by it. That's right. Funny. I didn't see your truck when was standing back there. You must have come from the other direction. A pause. Small. She felt it like a change in pressure. Must have, he said. 1 mile. The lights of Dunmore glowed through the trees, the Shell station sign, a convenience store blazing white across the intersection. Carl's hands tightened on the wheel. Stations closed this time of night. I'll take my chances. I've got a charger at my place. Here's fine. Flat and final. Right here at the light. He stopped. She didn't wait. She hit the window button, felt it drop, and went through it shoulder first, rolling onto wet asphalt, rain hitting her face like something alive. She was running before she knew she was upright. The Shell station was dark. But across the intersection the convenience store blazed and a black sedan idled at the far pump. She ran toward it screaming, arms out, not caring about anything except the truck door she heard opening behind her. The driver was already out, early 30s, clean-cut, watching her cross the lot with unhurried curiosity. "Please," she gasped. "That man, he—" She grabbed the door. The driver looked past her toward the road. She turned. Carl's truck was gone. Just the empty intersection, rain falling through orange light. "Hey!" His voice was calm. "Smoog. You safe?" He put one hand on her shoulder and one on the open door, and in the fluorescent blaze of the pump lights she felt the clean, overwhelming relief of being rescued. "Let's get you warm," he said. She got in. She didn't notice he'd replaced the nozzle before the tank was full. Didn't notice he never went inside to pay. Didn't notice the way he checked the road, not for traffic, but for something specific he seemed satisfied not to see. She was already telling him about Carl, about the book, about the name on the spine. Already reaching for a phone she assumed he'd offer. He pulled out and turned east. Away from 10. "We need to go back. I need to call. Signals better up the road." She looked at him. Still calm. Still pleasant. Smiling the way Carl had smiled. Easy, practiced. And underneath rain and gasoline and her own cold fear, she caught something else drifting through the vents. Pine. Old coffee. Something chemical. The lights of Dunmore fell away, and Mara Ellison finally understood what Route 9 was. Not a road people got lost on. A road people were delivered down, from one set of hands to another, patient as a river, running to an end no map had ever marked. Her scream was swallowed whole by the rain. 3 weeks later a detective found a paperback in the effects of Carl Dutton. Dead, ruled suicide, circumstances irregular. 2 names were written in marker on the spine. Karen Holloway. And below it, in fresher ink, Mara Ellison. The second driver was never found. The case was never closed. Route 9 runs the same as it always did.